Hi friends, I'm Neelam Mathur and welcome to Pep Talk with Neelam. Now today's episode's topic is a weird one, I know, but it's a real topic to talk about. Where has the love disappeared from all of our marriages? Now this episode is not based just on my personal experience, that I'm putting forward my views to all of you. Now I had a discussion about this topic with lots of my friends, and the discussion that I'm going ahead with is a gist of all those phone talks, of all those messages, of all those texts, and whatever I understood that the problem is prevailing right now in most of our marriages. So by today, if you're watching this video, I'm sure that we all have met the one of our lives. We've met them at schools, colleges, office, malls, in our apartments. We fell in love. We talked over the phone for hours and hours. The whole night was on the phone. That's my personal experience. And we used to date. We used to give gifts. We used to think about them. We used to wait for their calls. And this seeing the name flashing on the phone screen was enough of a Red Bull to get us excited and working for the whole day. So we've dated. We've gone to movies, and everything was perfectly awesome. We chose out the best wedding dress. We fought with the parents to get married, and we chose the best wedding day. We tried to look our best. It was just wonderful, everything. But slowly, as the time passed, by we, I do not mean me and my husband only, but we means most of us generation of today, we have started to feel that love is all of a sudden disappearing from all of our marriages. Either you are the husband or you are the wife, you have somewhere in the back of the mind that the chemistry that you had at the beginning of your marriage or at the beginning of your relationship is fading away or has already faded away. But then after marriage, why did things change? Will they be back again? Will we ever be able to regain that love? And most importantly, will your life partner ever love you back in the same way that you wished for? That is the most important question. Now here's one advice from me to everybody. Being single and lonely is far better than getting married and being lonely. Nothing sucks more than that. So the first advice from me to everybody out there is choose your spouse wisely. If it's an arranged marriage, okay, 80-90% of the people in India get arranged marriage, and so I'm pretty sure still you would have a say in choosing your spouse. Of course, meet them at least 10-15 times, get to know them, their habits, their likes, dislikes, what they have planned for their future. Does that plan matches with your future plans? That's very important. Now sometimes the differences come that the girl wants to work after marriage, the family doesn't approve of, which later leads to a lot of disputes between the husband and wife. If anybody of both of them wants to have a nuclear family and the other body wants to have the joint family. So these are small topics which when once get into the marriage, they will be for the entire time in your relationship, and you will have a very bad image slowly about the person, that it's a mistake that I got married to this person. That should not be the case. I'm not saying to have over boundary expectations from your partners, but always be realistic in choosing your partners. Let them know if they ask or not. Let always the other side know what your priorities are in life, how you've thought your future to go ahead, so that they should be okay, the other party, be it you're choosing your husband or your wife, they should be okay to adjust accordingly, to merge accordingly, and to support and boost your dreams also. That is also really important. It should not be later stages. The most common blaming जो खेलते हैं हम, तुम्हारी वजह से ये हुआ, तुम्हारी वजह से ये हुआ. That should not happen, because again, if you're blaming, then where is love? Love is not there anymore. Number one, being insensitive. If you know that a particular topic, a particular action, a particular deed would irritate your partner, would annoy your partner, why do you have to do it? Now, if you already knew that something is gonna irritate, most of us won't do it. Now, here is the word insensitive comes in. You have to pay attention that this is the particular behavior of mine which promotes disturbance between our relationship. be it she or he is not able to say it clearly in front of you, you have to keep a track. You have to be sensitive about that. Yes, you have to make a reading that okay, last time also this thing happened, so the same behavior happened. Last time also the same thing happened, so the same behavior happened. Be sensitive, open up your mind, look at the situations and what is causing the problem in the relationship. For example, most of the wives whom I talked about had a trouble with husbands returning home from the office and casually having the dinner in front of the TV and then going off to sleep. The wives are feeling left out. They are feeling that they are not a much intense part of your life anymore as they were in the previous months of your relationship or in the previous years of your relationship. Work on this, guys. Husbands, the point that I came up was number one, wives are gossiping a lot about in-laws. That irritates them, that is insensitive. And the second thing, they feel like that the wives are comparing their living status a lot with the other families. So wives, it's my request to you, your husband is probably working hard enough to earn money to get you and himself a proper living status in the society, because of course he is also not willing to lower his standards of living. So stop comparing yourselves and stop talking all the time negative about your in-laws. It's his family. If he would be doing the same to you, you wouldn't also like that. So I know you wouldn't, both the husband and wives will not be able to make these kind of adjustments in just one day after watching this video, but please try to work on it. I'm just giving you pointers which are causing differences among the couples. Number two, knowing about exes. So first thing, if you had an ex, be sure that you mention it to your spouse. Mention it before marriage that yes, you were in a relationship or relationships and why they broke up, what was his or her name. Every story, every part of your past relationship has to be known to the spouse just to avoid any future confusions. Secondly, if your spouse has already told you about it, you are lucky enough, thank him or her for that they have been so open to you about their exes and about their past relationship, and now he or she is totally open to you to be loved, to be respected and to be taken care of. But if you now try to maintain friendship with your ex, that's a big no. That's just not allowed. Most of the couples whom I have talked are still having friendship with their exes, which is wrong, because nobody would be comfortable knowing your relationship, that you had a good intense love relationship and then you broke up and now again you're trying to be friends with that. It will cause insecurity, of course. It will cause jealousy, which will cause a drift in your relationship. What's the need of having ex as your friends? There are several hundred other people you can be friends with. So my suggestion is, do not try to be friends with your exes. That's just not a good idea. Number three, monster in-laws. Okay, so this is the biggest reason of couple fights around the world, I suppose. If it was an arranged marriage, you have a mindset, be it a girl or a boy, that this particular person needs to respect my parents, which is a matter of fact correct. But the trouble comes in when one, I'll say X and Y, when the X is trying to give 100% to you and your family, but the Y is always behaving that I am not a part of this family. Before marriage, you both used to discuss about your parents. You both said sometimes probably that my parents make me crazy, my parents do this, my parents do that. What happens after marriage? If a wife is complaining about some small thing that she is not comfortable with in your in-laws, I'm requesting your husband, do not fight over it. Give it a good ear, give a thought about it, try to sort out the problem instead of fighting with your wife. If the husband is complaining something about wife's parents, I'm requesting the same to the wife, that do not just snap out of discussion and try to blame it back that your parents also do that, you also do that and all that blah blah blah. That causes differences. Both of you have to understand that each one is expecting the other to respect their family and parents, and if one is not doing so, there's no point in arguing, in snapping out of a discussion. talk it out, give it a good thought, both of you together, and sort out all the matters. That would regain back your love and trust more. As a matter of fact, when a girl comes into a boy's family, the girl is already probably 28, 29 years old. She has been brought up to that age with a different kind of mindset than your family, obviously. So give her some time to adjust in her family. As for the boys, girls, please understand they are already in a tough spot to choose between you and your mother-in-law. It's really tough for them. They have been a part of this family. All of a sudden, after getting married, they cannot take your side. So try to talk things out. That's the only solution. Number 4, lack of passion. Now I'm using the word passion, you understand what I mean by that. In many of my friends' relationships, the problem is that they had for the physical love has decreased or has become zero just after 1 or 2 years of marriage. All of us, when we were in college, we had some or the other fantasy about lovemaking, to portray some kind of a scene of 50 Shades of Grey into our marriage. If it's not happening, of course, it's causing frustration and depression in you. I understand that. Talk to your partner about it. And the one who is not supporting, I'm requesting you that please participate into this conversation, because if it matters to your husband or wife, it should matter to you also. You spice up your love life. If you're feeling that you're प्यार दरवाजा बंद करके कब का शादी के बाहर जा चुका है, then try to do something innovative. Go on dates every Saturday, Sunday, or movies, or leave the kids behind in the house, of course. Just both of you go on a vacation for 2-3 days. Try to rekindle the love. There are 100 ways to do that. Just be innovative, guys. In many of the cases, this is a major reason of divorce these days. People are dragging this topic very badly into the courts, the lawyers and everybody. It's a medical condition, consult a doctor. If it's just not the desire, go for a counseling. There are 100 of medications and everything available in the market. Try to do something about it and get your love back into the life. Being stubborn. Now we know ego has never done any good to any relationship ever in this world. Most of the times I am hearing from the couples that हमेशा मैं ही क्यों जाऊँ बात करने, वो क्यों नहीं आता या वो क्यों नहीं आती. If this is the case, guys, I have just a simple rule for all of you. Promise to each other that किसी की भी गलती हो, alternatively both of you will come and try to resolve the problem. किसी की भी गलती हो. Make this rule. It's a very good rule, I'm telling you. What it does is it subsides your ego problem. Firstly, it does not allow stubbornness to get into the relationship. And third thing, the most important thing is the other person at least feels that yes, the opposite person has a need in her heart or in his heart to keep on going with the relationship and not allow their personal self to be more important than both of you together. Number 6, talking and sharing. Now guys, this has been a complaint from mostly the girls, your wives, that you are not talking and sharing to them. Why is it so? Before marriage, you used to give them a call and talk to them. If you were dating, you used to call and talk to them. Now they are feeling that they are being left aside. They are not a part of your daily routine. They do not know most of the days where you are, what you are doing, whom you are meeting, what is going in your mind. See, a girl loves to talk, you know that. And they would love to be a part of your thought. Just keeping them in the house or just chit-chatting over some news topic randomly, that does not help. If you are married, if you want to have that passion as always in your relationship, please try to talk to her about all the small details of your life that is going on, of all the decisions that you're thinking to take on. Those were the 6 points from me to help you guys keep the love in the marriage again, get it back, pull it back up again, and let it not be thrown out of the window soon after marriage. And if you liked this video, do not forget to share, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. You guys are not clicking the button below, I'm seeing it. Please comment in the section below how did you like this video, if there are any other problems which you face in your marriage and I have not discussed in these 6 points. Diwali is coming up. I'm requesting all of you to please purchase everything made in India. So with this note, take care. Bye bye. Love you all.